All right, welcome back to the Seaside-Sand City Television Show here on KYMB, Comcast Channel 19, and over the air at 27.1 in the Fresno area. Was it 33.4, Ron? Yeah. 33.4, 33.4. And I'm Jim Vossen, VS and Victor, OSSEN. Did I say brought to you in part by the Seaside-Sand City Chamber of Commerce? I don't know if I did or not. All right, guest number 2. This is show number 2, by the way, for November 6, 2013. Last week was show number 1. So you're guest number 4. Yeah. Guest number 2 today, but guest number 4. I don't think I'm going to keep track of it that much. Todd Champagne. How do you get a name like Champagne? What's that?
French Canadian.
Is it a real last name?
Oh, it's
You didn't
real.
make it up for entertainment
purposes?
purposes?
No, I didn't make it up for Santa Cruz food biz or anything.
I looked up the name, your name on Google just to see if there's another one. There is somebody out there with your name.
Yeah, there's a lot of champagnes back east, and there's a couple out here, none of which I'm directly related to.
None of them that you're directly related to. Now, in your particular case, I brought you on here for a reason. One of our members of the Chamber of Commerce, Seaside-Sand City, is Post No Bills, and they are in the what's called the Independent Building in Sand City. Used to be, you know what it used to be called before it was the Independent Building?
The Design Center.
Oh, very good. I thought I'd throw you out a little
history
there. Yeah, and so Post No Bills is kind of, I guess, a bar, lounge. What do you call it, a bar?
Well, what's curious is that it's both a craft beer house where you can drink, so it is a bar, but they have a fantastic retail section.
They sell retail beer.
Hundreds of bottles of beer.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, do they have Do they have like the hundreds of bottles of beer on the wall?
Some of them are on the wall. Some are chilled down.
You know, if you take one down and pass it around, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Okay, stop it. Anyway,
well, that's what they're all about. Okay. It's a great fusion of both a bar and a retail space.
Now, you don't physically work there. You're not a partner of it all.
No, not at all.
You got involved about how many years? 2 years ago? 3?
Yeah, that's when I first met the owners of the building, the Orozco group.
The Orozcos. Okay.
And of course, Post No Bills is the anchor tenant of that building.
Are they're called the anchor tenant?
Well, in the sense that they're the one existing active tenant of what in the near future hopes to become the market.
So you met the Orozcos, and you started off doing something called a independent marketplace, which was kind of like a farmer's market in essence. Is that right?
Yeah, it was an indoor evening farmer's market.
Indoor evening farmer's market.
Which made it unique in that you could drink beer there.
Okay, you could drink beer there.
Yeah, and we had a wine bar. So that, in one case, made it unique. And we had live music and ever-changing vendors. In the sense that we wanted to bring a whole new group of food artisans to the Sand City Seaside area.
Yeah. Okay.
And Post No Bills was conveniently there on site serving their great beer.
Yeah.
So they got tons of exposure.
So they got, so they like you guys? Is that it? Or that you guys get along okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm there all the time.
All right. So now the marketplace has developed into something else. Is it still called a marketplace? You got a new name for it? There's a banner still up there. It either needs to come down or it needs to be pinned up a little better because it's kind of hanging. There's a little arm of it kind of.
Yeah, the contractors who are hard at work on the first and second floor, building out apartments, on the second floor and laying out the marketplace on the first floor. They put it out of the way so that they could get in and out easier.
So there's going to be a marketplace downstairs?
The intention of the past 2 years of our monthly activities has been to recruit prospective tenants to take shop space on the first floor. Creating something of a regional food hub.
I see.
Kind of an expanded version of the Wharf Marketplace, but bringing more of the actual producers into the space to tell their story.
So are we talking about, because you got a beer vendor.
Perfect.
Right? Okay. So we had on your town television program downstairs last night, we had a lady, last name Els, who owns the Candy Carousel on Old Fisherman's Wharf. They've been in business for about 44 years. They make all their own candy there. They do it all. They do everything there. So they're kind of like, I'm thinking of, you're talking about different type of foods that people that would be different than going to a Save Mart, of course, and buying stuff, right?
Oh, entirely. Yeah. The quality of the food that we presented, that we curated at the independent marketplace, definitely raised the bar on, handmade quality ingredients, many cases organic, and always locally produced. So great breads, great chocolates, good ice cream, raw dairy, good cheeses.
Raw dairy.
Honeys. Yeah.
Something about that word I don't like. I don't know what it is. Raw dairy. That's,
Well, if you ever tasted really fresh milk, you get it.
yeah.
Moment of pause. But Post No Bills is a fantastic craft beer house. I mean, it's packed. Despite it being off the beaten track in, just a couple blocks off Del Monte in Sand City, it's definitely been discovered.
Well, I know that our executive director of AMP, Paul Congo, have you met Paul Congo at all?
Not yet.
Not yet? He's a regular visitor down there. He's been to Post No Bills.
Yeah, it's extraordinary variety of great brews.
Okay.
I mean, we're featuring bottled apple hard ciders for our independent dinner tomorrow night. So,
All right, so let's go back. So this marketplace, which has kind of, I'm not going to say dwarfed, what to be another, has evolved into a dinner thing. And do you have a certain name for that? Marketplace
it's
dinner?
the independent dinner series.
Independent dinner series at a kind of a big room behind Post No Bills?
Yep, it's held just adjacent to Post No Bills in the art gallery.
Okay, in
the Independent.
Okay.
So it's accessible through the front entrance, and we seat 150 to 175 people.
Really?
With live music and a wine bar attached to Post No Bills, so people can get a great beer whenever they want.
Okay.
And we feature visiting chefs once a month, always held on the first Thursday.
First Thursday of the month. Okay. And
That's kind of the event date that we're claiming for Sand City.
You keep on inviting me to come, but unfortunately what happens is that it's the same night that the Seaside Council meeting is on.
You guys should all come.
We mean bring the whole council?
Yeah.
Well, I have a funny feeling that wouldn't be on, their agenda. Sorry, I didn't do that to you. Yeah, so that's why I kind of miss it. So one of these times, maybe
Yeah. So we had the marketplace,
Yes.
which created a lot of momentum
Yeah.
and bringing new businesses to the area. We then identified our dream list of artisan food producers who we hope to move in and take a permanent spot at the marketplace.
Are some of is that coming to fruition?
No leases are signed yet,
No,
but
okay.
there's definitely a good critical mass of folks interested. And then we created the dinner series to take place while the marketplace was, undergoing construction. Because it's a construction zone over there, completing what will be 60 apartments on the second, third,
So
fourth
tomorrow
floors.
night, what time does it start?
It starts 5 to 6 with the happy hour.
It starts 5 to 6.
And then 6 is the dinner seating.
Dinner
and there's
is,
10 tickets left. They're $20 or $25. If you're a student, military, or live in Sand City, you get the discount locals deal for $20.
Okay. How many locals come there? I guess a lot, huh? I guess.
The demographic is surprising. I mean, there's everything from...
Have you had the mayor there for the dinner yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he enjoyed the marketplace too.
Okay. Good.
We are always happy for their blessing.
All right. So and then you said I'm $20 or $25. That's per person. So what do I get for $25?
You want me to read the menu for tomorrow?
Yeah. Let's see the menu for tomorrow night. Go ahead.
Appetizers: roasted apples with a spice drizzle.
Wait a minute. Roasted apples with a what?
Spice drizzle. So think a spicy roasted apple. It's autumn.
Yeah.
The theme of tomorrow's dinner is Indian summer.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be autumn without them.
Yeah, there's apples, assorted sourdough breads, some great local cheeses, grilled oysters,
grilled oysters,
and pickled carrots.
And pickled carrots.
Okay. Main course: pork pozole.
Oh, that was it. Oh, we have a main
that
course
was it.
after that.
Yeah,
We got something else.
Oh yeah.
We have pork what?
Pork pozole. So
What is that?
It's like a hearty corn and pork chili. Very traditional
Pork
fare
chili.
for this area.
Okay.
And baked
It's
squash.
real pork though, right?
Very
like
real.
meat. Okay.
As in pasture and organic raised up in Elkhorn Slough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then some baked squash and corn polenta with tortilla chips. Now dessert, we're having a pie contest.
A pie contest.
Last month we had 21 entries.
Ron, pie contest.
12 judges, including food writers from the Weekly and the Herald and the Pine Cone. So we're having another pie contest. We already have 15 entries, and serving apple cobbler cupcakes.
Apple cobbler cupcakes.
Yeah, so everyone gets a little mini cupcake.
I see. And where do those come from?
Those are made out in Salinas at Fluff Cupcakery.
Wait a minute. That's the pie eating contest.
You could treat it that way, but no, it's a pie contest whereby a panel of judges taste pies and award prizes.
I see. It's not a pie eating contest. Okay.
No.
Award. Okay.
But we could put you on stage and have you do that if you
No,
want,
I don't
Jim.
think. I don't think we'll do that. I don't think. All right, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a little break, and we are going to come back talking with Todd Champagne. We're going to talk a little bit. Got the dinner. Let me see what's on the cover there. That looks kind of. What is that?
Well,
That
we'll talk more
looks-
about Edible Monterey. This is a local publication that features all the farms and food artisans in this
really?
region.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, you have any idea what that is? That looks awfully tasty.
We'll check on
You're not
break.
too sure, but it looks good.
I'm not.
All right, we're going to take a little break. We'll come back. This is the Seaside-Sand City Television Show on KYMB, Comcast Channel 19, over the air at 27.1, and in the Fresno area at 33.4. We'll be back in just a moment.
My father opened the Old Fisherman's Grotto over 50 years ago. He established traditions of hospitality and good food that I now share with my customers. Fisherman's Wharf in Monterey is a special place. People from all over the world come here not just for a good meal, but for a good experience. The Grotto is not just a restaurant, it's my life. I'm Chris Shake, and I invite you to make my family tradition a part of your family tradition.
We began in 1907 in Wichita, Kansas. We're the second oldest General Motors dealership west of the Mississippi River, and we are the oldest General Motors dealership in the state of California. What nearly 110 years in this industry have taught us is the value of customer service above all else. And that's why we continue to serve generations of families on the Monterey Peninsula.
Hi, I'm Jim Vossen. Join me Wednesday afternoons at 1 o'clock for the Seaside-Sand City Television Show here on KYMB, Comcast Cable Channel 19, and over the air at 27.1. Brought to you in part by the Seaside-Sand City Chamber of Commerce. That's Wednesday afternoons at 1 o'clock for the Seaside-Sand City Television Show. Meet TV, yes. Great shows on here. Welcome back to the Monterey Bay. Excuse me. There I go again. I did a morning show for a year and a half. It's hard to get out of that. Welcome back to the Seaside-Sand City Television Show here on KYMB, Comcast Channel 19. I'm Jim Vossen, V as in Victor, O-S-S-E-N. And my guest for the second part of this show is Todd Champagne. And now, I brought you on here as a kind of representing Post No Bills, only because I couldn't get Ramon over here.
He's a busy guy.
Busy guy, and you're involved in something else. Do you own that restaurant that's over in Pacific Grove?
Yeah, my
You
wife Jordan and I.
What's your first name?
Her name is Jordan.
Jordan. Okay. All right.
She and I own Happy Girl Kitchen.
Happy Girl Kitchen.
Over in Pacific Grove, and we're actually the only working cannery in Monterey County.
The only working cannery. You can things there?
We do. Like tomato juice, pickles.
Tomato juice?
Jams, marmalade, salsas.
Let me see the tomato juice.
Yeah, it's a spicy tomato juice. Great for Bloody Marys.
Oh, okay. This is for drinking?
Yeah, or you
put
can
it in a
cook
drink?
with it.
I see.
You can mix cocktails.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a gift for you, Jim.
Oh, well, gee, thank you. I don't know. Yeah. So what would you? I mean, what if you? Let's say you don't drink Bloody Marys. You don't do that.
Which I don't.
So what would you do with it? Can you? So let's put it over ice and drink
You
it.
can certainly do that.
Is it spicy?
A little bit.
Oh, it is.
It's in effect a salsa juice. When we make our salsa, we strain it, and this is the result.
Your what now?
Our salsa.
Okay. There's no meat in here at all.
No.
Okay. 'Cause
No,
my wife's kind of a vegetarian.
Happy Girl
She likes spicy things.
Is a quietly vegetarian spot.
Is it really?
Yeah, we don't promote it, but it kind of, people notice it after visiting for a while.
So what? You're open there. You're
Every
in
day of
Pacific
the
Grove.
week.
What's the address?
173 Central Avenue.
At 7:30 in the morning. You're open.
Yeah.
Till when?
3 o'clock for hot food, and the shop until 5.
On the show. So somebody can come for lunch there.
Definitely.
What kind of things would they have?
Every day the menu changes. Soup, sandwich, and a hot bowl option.
Yeah.
And then we have standards like pickle platter, toast and jam, cheese plate, peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly. Now that's
Yeah,
good.
That's in the comfort zone.
Okay.
You can get a milk with it too.
Is it funny peanut butter or anything like that?
We grind our own peanut butter there.
You grind your own peanut butter?
It's a good peanut butter.
Hey.
Hey.
But I tell people that I grew up on tuna fish and jelly sandwiches. Tuna and jelly
No
sandwiches.
kidding.
Yeah.
Is that something you concocted?
No, I think it's my grandmother. When I was a little kid, to go home there, and you know, you just regular tuna fish, you know, like with mayonnaise
Yeah.
and stuff. You put that on one slice
Have you
of bread.
ever seen anyone
and
else
jelly
eat
on it.
that?
Well, no. In fact, a lot of people scream when I mentioned it. But think about it here. Think about it.
Well, you're a very unique individual. Jim.
But think about it. Turkey and cranberry,
Okay.
tuna and jelly. Why wouldn't it have a similar effect?
Seriously.
Is turkey and cranberry something that people like?
Hey, it's that time of year. Thanksgiving's
is.
like 3 weeks off.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, you were starting to say for lunch. Now, you have tuna? Do you do tuna fish at all? Or
No,
anything?
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, there's no meat.
No
kind of
meat,
thing?
fish, or eggs. Plenty of great dairy, but
Oh.
vegetarian spot. You won't see tuna,
Wait
fish,
a minute.
and jelly on our menu.
Plenty of what dairy?
Plenty of good dairy.
Good dairy.
Yeah, I mean, we have great cheeses there.
Jesus. Okay.
Lots of good butter.
Okay. Lots of good butter.
But yeah, we're a working cannery, so people can come and take workshops, learn how to make pickles and sauces and
Oh, you
jellies. and
teach
jam.
people how to do that, how to put them in the jars?
Cheese making, all
So,
that.
Is there a secret to this? In other words, you put this in here.
Nothing
You
we're
close,
not-
You close the top. Mm-hmm. How long is that going to last?
Until you open it, you'll notice the vacuum seal.
Oh.
It's good until you break it.
Well, now, how did you do that? Is there
Hot
a
water
secret?
bath canning. There's no secret. It's
Oh.
just
I see.
this.
So if
and this.
I unscrew that out, it's going to go pop?
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah, you know, little
Interesting.
button tops, kind of the indication that it's still
Okay.
protected by an airtight vacuum.
All right. Well, that looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, our
Okay.
workshops took off during the recession.
So now what? Now what's that there?
This is our classic cucumber dill pickle. This one's a little spicy with the addition of chili flakes. So
Ooh, yeah.
apple cider vinegar, all the mixed pickling spices.
Now my wife, she puts Tabasco sauce on stuff.
All right.
I don't do that.
Yeah, she'll like these.
Will she?
Yeah, you'll be the homecoming hero. They're both for you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, she'll be happy. So maybe that'll make me happy. Yeah, she made something the other day. Have you ever?
Happiness starts in the kitchen.
She made some kind of brownies in which she added some kind of like a topping on it with sea salt. Have you heard of the brownies
like a
with
sea salt caramel, maybe.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, sea salt caramel.
Somehow, you know, food goes in little rhythms of popularity. Sea salt caramels are making a big comeback right now.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot more of that.
I think she put a little too much
Okay.
of that salt on it. Okay. What do you have for breakfast over your way? If you're at 7:30 in the morning, what do you have for breakfast?
And our great yogurts, muesli and granola, toast and jam. And our coffee bar is gaining a lot of notoriety because we bring incredible beans down from Oakland from the company Blue Bottle Coffee. So we pick those up.
They
once a
don't
week.
grow them in Oakland, do they?
No. Of course, they're brought in from around the world, but they're at the top of their game, and we're the only purveyor of Blue Bottle Coffee on the peninsula.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Where am I? Okay. All right. Good. We're talking about food. You brought this little magazine. This is called what now?
It's called Edible Monterey
Edible
Bay.
Monterey Bay.
Yep. So it celebrates the local food and wine of Santa Cruz, Monterey, and San Benito counties, meaning it helps people
Yeah.
explore and recognize all the good regional food producers in this area. So it's published seasonally. The Independent.
What's that seasoning on there? Yes. Oh, the Independent makes that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're Independent.
Yeah, the Independent
Oh.
Marketplace.
Did they produce it?
No,
They're in there.
Yeah, they always place an ad.
Oh, okay.
You know, as well, you'll discover a lot of great local producers. You know, perusing these pages.
Have you been to the Wharf Marketplace?
Well, here's an article on the Wharf Marketplace.
Oh, there is.
The new Wharf Marketplace aims to shred the lettuce curtain. So,
Okay.
yeah, great guys. You'll recognize a lot of familiar faces, and you know, meet a lot of new faces of people that are making a difference in our food shed. So,
Interesting.
you know,
how long's this magazine been around?
they're in their second year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so fairly
Interesting.
new, and they've done a great job of bridging. These are all the other edible
What-
magazines.
It's
from
called
across the
again.
country.
It's called Edible Monterey Bay. Where does somebody find something like that?
Free at restaurants throughout the area.
Okay.
But yeah, they bridge the whole area between Santa Cruz and Monterey down to Big Sur. So a big swath of the Central Coast,
Yeah.
putting all these obscure small food artisans on the map.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
very cool.
Okay. You know what I grew up on? You're-
Tuna and jelly sandwiches.
Well, that was one of the items, but you know, in San Francisco, that's where I'm from. We used to have a place called Playland at the Beach.
yeah.
And it's not there anymore. It's kind of like Santa Cruz type of. They had
Yeah.
rides and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Had a place called the Fun House. Well, they had these different restaurants. Had a place called the Hot House, which was Mexican food and
Right.
so on. And one of the places was called the Pie Shop.
Yum.
And the Pie Shop is where the Itsit was invented. Are you familiar with the Itsit?
Yeah.
The, the two oatmeal cookies.
It's a classic.
Yeah, and that's where that was invented. In fact, they're still made up there. They're made in Burlingame now.
I drive by the factory from time to time.
Yeah, but they came from the Pie Shop at Playland.
You got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere.
You know?
But what they used to have there, they used to have these little meat turnovers. And they were just like, I guess you take a round dough thing, or what do you call it, and you fill it. It had meat and peas and some other kind of
Like
potato
a mini
stuff.
shepherd's pie.
Yeah, and they'd fold it over, and it would have, you had like turkey, beef, and chicken. That's it.
Yeah.
And in my days, when I used to go there, they were like 50 cents for that with
When was
with
that?
the gravy.
What year was that?
Well,
Well.
back in the very early 60s, for
right.
being 10 or 12, 11 or 12,
And is that not that place, but is that little park still around?
No, that's all gone. They got apartments down there or something like that, condominiums. It's terrible. Yeah. But anyway, it was a fun happening place. But I was saying, where do you go to? You don't find things like a meat pie like that unless you get those special things like when they have the Renaissance Fair. They have things like that.
Those are great. I was just visited that.
Where would you find something like that nowadays? I mean, around here, no?
I wish I got out more. As a cafe owner, I
Yeah.
definitely shoulder a lot of responsibility to be there.
Are you a vegetarian? No.
Personally, no.
No. Okay. No. Well, it's just no. It's okay. I mean, but what politically you are? I don't personally.
Well, no. I mean, in
personally,
contrast
no.
to the cafe,
Right.
we're vegetarian there to simplify, our whole production kitchen.
Well, there's these terms. When you don't have any dairy, like no cheese or anything like that, is that a total vegan?
Well, there's vegans who eschew all animal products.
Okay. No
then-
eggs.
Correct.
Right,
No
right.
meat, fish, or eggs.
Right.
Including dairy.
Yeah.
Terms are trying to catch up with eating habits, which are completely up to the individual. But I've heard some creative ones like pescatarians, vegetarians who eat fish.
Oh. Well, I guess my wife is a vegetarian, except for she'll eat some fish. She'll eat like if I bring like shrimp or something, she'll have shrimp. But other than that,
If you can eat low on the food chain, like shrimp, smaller fishes.
Yeah.
Better than taking down a whole swordfish.
Yeah. I don't think that's it. But anyway,
Speaking of food, one thing I want to mention about Post
Yeah.
No Bills that makes them unique is that they encourage you to bring in food.
Oh, so you can be there and bring food in.
Because they have no hot food on site.
Right.
They do have some great food in the cold case from the Trailside Cafe. But they encourage folks to bring your own food.
What kind of food do they have from the Trailside Cafe?
Nice wraps.
Oh.
Some sandwiches, salads.
Oh, okay.
But you can go there and have pizza delivered. So they very much encourage it to be a social place by encouraging people to bring food in, which I think is a great accommodation on their part. It's what they do while the independent marketplace is being built out. Someday there will be a wood-fired pizza restaurant there.
There will be. Okay. All right. So you're all set. You got your dinner tomorrow night. How do they? Let's say they want to. Can they buy a ticket at the door? But you might be sold out.
We've sold out 9 months in a row. So we sell tickets online. The site is indiedinner.brownpapertickets.com.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's a little too long. Hold on. The Indie what?
Indie Dinner,
So-
INDY,
INDY dinner
dinner, dot,
dot
brownpapertickets.com.
brownpapertickets.com. Couldn't get that a little easier, huh?
Well, remember Indie Dinner,
Brownpapertickets.com.
of course, we're on
Any
Facebook.
no telephone numbers to call? You don't have anything like
Folks
that?
can call me. If
Okay,
if that's
what's your
easiest.
telephone number? You
It's
want it?
831
Area code 831
750
750
9579.
9579.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll save a ticket for you at will call, but there's only
Well,
10
I won't
left.
be. I won't be there. I won't. I can't.
Oh,
I gotta
I mean
go
you
count
as
for me.
in the
Oh,
royal
somebody
you.
will call.
All of
call
our
you.
loyal listeners.
Okay, all the viewers and so on. All right, that's it. What else? Oh, just one last little thing. I better start telling you this. Are we early? No. Is that the right time? I guess so. I was looking at the. Oh, this clock's. I got it. Okay. We meant to mention really quickly. Chicken dinner. This Saturday, by the way, from noon to 3:30 at the Oldemeyer Center, you can come by and pick up a chicken dinner for $8 from the Seaside Lions Club. Just come by there. I've got some free tickets at the Chamber office at 505 Broadway. If you'd like to pick some up, I think I have 10 there, and the first 10 people that come by the Chamber office tomorrow or Friday, I'll give you one or two. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, so it's
That's
okay.
a good deal.
Yeah, you pick it up and you take it. You don't go and sit and eat it. It's to go.
Yeah.
And they got everything. You got the chicken, chili beans, salad, dinner roll, the whole bit. Quarter
Great
chicken.
deal.
Yeah, not too bad. All right, good luck.
Thanks, Jim.
And Todd, we'll get you back here sometime. Ron, everything okay? Yeah. Is it time for me to go? Not yet. You'll signal me? Okay. I think close to that. Okay. Anyway, this has been the Seaside-Sand City Television Show. Show number 2. We'll be back next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. You can always get a hold of me on my cell phone at area code 831-236-5994. And what's your telephone number one more time, Todd?
It's 831
Yes.
750
Yes.
9579.
Give them a call. All right. Thank you very much. See you next week. Chamber of Commerce, located at 505 Broadway in Seaside. Stop by and say hello to me, Jim Vossen, most weekday mornings from 9 to noon, or check us out on the web at seaside-sandcitychamber.org. Don't forget to tune in every Wednesday afternoon at 1 for the Seaside Sand City TV show, here on KYMB, cable channel 19, or over the air at 27.1.